Oh, we're hopping right in. Seems like we're a little bit into the matchup already. No big deal here, as it looks like Revel have picked up the opening 2 rounds, and we're kicking things off with a bit of a bonus coming through from Revel.
Let's go. You know what? We get past the, the ugly stuff, right? We get the pistol and the full eco. You know what? This is what we live and breathe for. We already get the real Counter-Strike. Let's go. We're already running it down banana with MP9, smoked utility, all the good stuff. Revel taking on Stealth Esports in round number 1. A Frag Online ESEA Cash Cup. Let's get this done.
Oh, yeah, you couldn't have asked for anything better right there. We're already running down banana right now. Obviously, you have to do that with the MP9 set you have in play. And with this current information that Kraken's has down banana, they're going to try and really hold down a 4-man stack over towards the A side of things. You can see that jump spotting over from Kraken S with the smoke out. As soon as he takes that first point of contact, he's going to throw that down and try and buy time.
Could get picked on this angle, though. Going for this jump spot, wants to take this initial duel. He's the only player here, though. He spots the player, runs away, needs to get out, and that he will. Kraken is out of dodge. It's only these MP9s to hold the B side. I do see Jocko coming in on rotation. So the rest of Stealth Esports, they will begin their creep up banana. They're looking to start their execute.
Bit worrisome here with these 2 A players, or rather B players. You can see that in the utility pockets, Kraken S nothing, and Jacko only 1 flash. Man, this execution is going to be really hard to defend.
Yeah, Kraken could just easily get isolated. Jocko tries to flash through to help his teammate. Yeah, Kraken needs to get at least a kill here. He's burning as well, and he's going to get hunted down. Jocko behind the smoke. That's nice spam coming through, and Summers gets taken down. At least gives Revel an opportunity in this post plant. Potential here. And that molly. I see Nublis. He's lining up a dark molly.
There's 2 players there. That could be brilliant here. They still have to worry about this banana pressure. All going through coffins.
The molly is perfect. The flashbang's excellent. Now they have to push forward. Where are the frags? They're not coming through. The crossfire's too good. There was some utility, but there wasn't enough utility at the end of the day. And it is a post-plant effort for Stealth Esports.
Yeah, that one was going to be very difficult to retake there with no banana smoke, and then all of the attention that was drawn towards you from Nubox, and of course the reposition coming through on top of that emo stack. So very nicely done from Stealth to close out that bonus. It looked pretty easy on the execution as well.
Yeah, clean as ever from Stealth, and for now, Revel are not going to go in for the full 4 spot. Well, maybe some players could have gotten themselves an M4. Would have been a bit messy, so they're likely to concede their lead and make it, or bring it back to equals at least. Revel looking to get some damage down against the much higher rated opponent. They got the early start, they got the early cushion, and honestly, I like the way that they're going to utilize this early cushion. Just make sure you get good buys out so you can really start getting that boulder moving.
You're exactly right here. So I'm just going to be careful with these close range angles that are all facing him, but no commitment towards that Oiler position. It's just a smoke and a fall off here. It's going to leave them back towards the B site with that bomb and the remainder of the roster ready to execute. Again, it's Jacro and Kraken S, the 2 defenders, but they're so limited.
This is an interesting CT smoke coming in from Mars.
Very interesting.
Lands on to Kraken. From that same position, he can throw a molly towards Dark. They're going to go in, but there's already pushed down middle. Severe takes down Hunter. Dink's going down range. Dink's exchange, but AK shots as well, and those are far more powerful. Boost will come in. Surely this is being watched. That's nice spam. Nublis up on the boost. Yeah, he gets spotted, taken down by Summers. So only some damage, really. Only 1 kill. No big deal. Stealth Esports get past the anti-eco.
Very clean stuff right there. Clean execution. And yeah, you said that boost and molly position. It seems like Stealth, they have some good game plans set in stone here for Inferno. And specifically towards that B side of things, their executions have looked super strong. So I wonder if that's going to be a theme that Stealth rely on. This time it's not going to be as easy because the utility and weaponry is much better than the previous rounds, previous bonuses coming out. So now it's a chance for Revel to try and string some rounds together, and they're trying it with a triple B setup. They've got that op presence there, at least in the early stages. Scared off the line there a little bit from apartments. Little
Yeah.
jiggle coming in from Reaper. Didn't want anything to do with that repeak.
Yeah, I've gotten one tapped on that angle, and it seems like Severe will get one tapped on his own. That was an AWP holding the line, keep in mind. And Shada wins it. Now has an isolated fight onto Kraken, who's playing without utility towards Nubox. Needs to try and hold out for some teammates to arrive to the scene. But in the meantime, Stealth can just pull the strings around the map and shuffle this Revel defense.
They're doing a great job of it. Oh my god, Shada with another one.
Oh, they actually wanted to go straight to the B side. They could have played the time. They could have toyed with Revel here, but now they're toying with Kraken. Can't get more than one, though, unfortunately. This will be a post-plan of 2v4 and very likely a save for Revel.
Yeah, I mean, Shada, he got away with murder right there. That is a big round from him. And now it's the question of can they hold on to these rifles. Summers is kind of closing on their positions, and I don't know if they'll expect him to be here this quickly. There's one mini pit. Okay, that's a nice single held. Nublis not going to give up any game here. And the remainder of Stealth, I imagine, going to be just looking to hold on to their guns, especially that AWP that was essentially given over for free right there.
Yeah, I know. I don't know how that occurred, but it must have just been a cool wide swing, maybe a good flashbang thrown in, and Shada taking that kill. That's a big one to find, because that's supposed to be the insurance policy that, like, hey, no one can go up banana, by the way. But if you just get one tapped, there's a big issue there. Stealth Esports, we know what their firepower looks like. We know what Shada was able to do. We saw him back in North Brunswick. He was having great games for himself. And starting this Inferno off with a bang on this Cash Cup, looking to get Stealth rolling.
I mean, that's just an incredible start right there. Shada, you're exactly right. Highlight player to look out for, and he's shown just right there. Now we have two highlight players over on the Revel roster that need to have some big impact here with the A1S Reaper peeks down mid and nothing delivered. Nice angle held.
Rayham gets that. Rayham gets a second. Severe, I believe, trying to go pick up that M4. Will lose his life as a result. Nublis will get his hands on it, though. Shada, though, surely clears this. Yeah, tough luck. One tap. Easy does it. Rayham pushing into the site. Hunter now taking the frag on a Jocro. And this is your anti-eco bash. Complete. Set in stone. It is flawless. Stealth Esports bouncing back with the guns.
Yeah, I mean, these rifle rounds have looked very dominant. I mean, we're getting the op back out here once again for Severe, and if it doesn't have that impact, if it gets swiped away like it did in the previous gun round, that could be a worrying sign here for what's to come from Revel. Stealth Esports, they're getting all over Revel here and showing that there is a bit of a gap in between main and advanced, and if you don't close that gap soon, things can get rough.
Yeah, it's been some spicy shooting from Stealth so far. At least, talk about that impactful kill that Severe had, or that Shada had onto Severe in that previous one. Maybe we can get some more here from Revel. This is only their second full gun round to speak of. Second AWP for Severe to work with. But Mars is on the other end, so this time around he has competition.
It does. Might get some apartments jump outs here. I mean, everyone's here with the bomb, so this is going to be a quick execution. They're ready to go.
Ooh, nice smoke, though. Nice smoke there from Reaper, though, to neutralize, at least attempt to neutralize this apartments play, and that will sway Stealth the other way. I mean, I wouldn't want to execute through that smoke if I were them as well. Maybe they're just going to wait it out.
He used so much utility on an initial attempt at the execution, though. It's going to be hard to find the gaps, and there you go. Severe goes down once again, and Mars has found him this time.
Great patience there from Mars. Still need to crack the site, though. Summers up on the balcony, and Hunter's going to be doing the talking. Summers almost goes down to the molly, keep in mind. But now it leads it to Reaper. Hunter with the second entry onto this bomb site, and Mars can cut all rotations if there was any. Revel are off to save again. Stealth Esports are looking like the team we saw in North Brunswick.
Exactly like it right there. That's an incredible opener from Mars. Patient with the angle, and I think he honestly caught Severe a little impatient in his positioning, kind of moving back and forth, and Mars just had to wait there and let him walk right into his crosshair. That's a brilliant pickup right there off of what could have been a very awkward round for Stealth off of a rough execution. Now they're on the hunt here. They're looking for these guns. Kraken S and Jackro might not be able to grab these A1Ss.
It surely gets checked. They are going to clear this. They're almost going to double swing it. Oh, Krakeness can't hit the shot. Jocro will be able to laser down too, but there's more players on the way. One more swinging in from the garden side, pushing forward. Jocro at least will fight to the end and hold on to his AK, but Stealth Esports with 5 rounds in a row, still with these gun rounds. And you did talk about the patience from Stealth, and it's looking like they're the more disciplined team. They put on so much pressure, and that makes Revel want to go for some information plays, and Stealth are there to punish.
Yeah, I mean, that's exactly right. The patience not to execute through that smoke, and obviously it would have been a big mistake holding that angle there over in Apartments was so clean, and it was a great job from Revel to push off that initial exchange on the execute, but the follow was a little bit broken, a little bit cracked, and Revel need to fill in those cracks pretty soon. But we're going for a bit of a half investment off of this AK that was saved over. Of course, you're rocking with max loss bonus at the moment, so you might as well go for something big in this round. You could buy up maybe some losses or something along those lines, but rough go about things. It's only been those pistol rounds and the following that they've been able to find so far.
Yeah, we do have a little bit of technical pause, of course. We do have, let me get it. Shada needs to reconnect from the server, or into the server. So we'll get that sorted out. For now, though, yeah. I mean, I think Stealth have just looked like the higher caliber team in terms of firepower when I'm looking at it. Able to just break open sites. We just saw Hunter there do the entry work. And on the Revel end of things, it hasn't, again, a little bit of impatience has cost them around, and now what do you do? Another half buy, maybe to get things started. If they want to swing the game in their favor, half buy victories, it's not something you can rely on necessarily, but it's definitely a reliable way to get back into a game.
I mean, we've seen it many, many times before. Once those deagles start doing that damage, it can be a bit of a confidence builder. You can start to believe in some of the shots you're hitting. I do see Shada back into the server here, so we should be getting things started soon. But you're exactly right. Those half by eco rounds have been excellent points of turning for rosters to try and claw their way back into things. Now, we're not exactly on land, but we're on that same sort of roster and same sort of comfort here for both teams. So I'm sure they've been in situations like these before.
All them back in this fashion. We got a bit of a half blind. We have a saved over AK-47. Could be interesting if Jocko decides to drop like a FAMAS to a teammate. That could be a possibility, but for now, I think he'll opt in. Maybe can drop over and opt to Severe in a future round. So he'll hold on to his AK-47, and so it'll be a bit of a patchy buy, but who's to say that they can't do it? A Scout and a Deagle, definitely a deadly duo. Reaper on his own towards middle. Good nade down towards Banana to start things off, though.
Ooh, oh, that's a nice find from Summers. What an angle held. They're just collapsing on this apartment setup. Nublis is able to trade things back. It's equalized into the 3v3. Nublis still has an AK to hold on to.
Yeah, and also Reaper found a frag down middle with the Scout, making that little sniper do its best work. And Nublis, again, yep, able to recover that AK-47. Reaper's going to make his way back towards the B site, though. I mean, Stealth have so much time to play with here.
And Reaper, you look like he wants to head in towards B as well. With the Scout, he's playing over towards Arches right now, and the movement towards A is what's coming, but they might actually head right into the Scout.
This could be perfect here from Reaper, or he just gets domed. Yeah, that might have been an expected factor. Hangs on the line. He does get the tag, but that's not enough. And since that B site was stacked up, there's no extra players. Reaper was the only person here. And I think that's going to call it quits for Revel. Oh, but what they do find is since Reaper got that kill towards T steps, Nublis will get his hands on an AK. So not at all as bad for Revel considering the situation.
Yeah, not too bad. I would have liked to see Revel invest a little bit into armor there. They had $3,900 in loss bonus, I believe, or $3,400. So they really could have maybe invested a little bit more into this round. I mean, they're going to be ending it at 6K, which is nice if you're maybe going for a double lot, but we'll see what they have in store for us.
Yeah, that's the hope for Revel. And you saw Jocro. Yep, he'll have enough to... He can pick up a secondary. I've seen him pick up a secondary AWP as Jocro. So that's a consideration to be had for the Revel side. And that's exactly going to be the case. Jocro's going to be picking up the secondary AWP onto the B site. And the rest of Revel, they have a couple stolen AKs. They got AWPs. They got utility. This is the round they need to win.
Yeah, I mean, there's no excuses about a round like this. You have all the firepower in the world. This is such a good buy-up coming through. And nice HEs to kick things off to make things even better. This battle of banana control, though, it quickly gets kind of faded away here as Kraken S and Jacro are happy to concede a bit of that control. Costa just holding down an angle, and again, Severe down low off of an op shot miss. Summers even capitalizes off of it.
Yeah, picks off Nubliss, and Severe down to 8 points of health. The start couldn't be worse for Revel. I mean, okay, I can think of plenty of situations where it could be worse, but that's the reply. Nicely done there from Reaper as the smokes fade, and that's also information. He saw Hunter making his way towards bottom middle, suggesting that a banana play is imminent, and so Revel already in primed with a lot of counter utility if this execute does come.
Ready and waiting to go. They've got a couple different presences here around the map, though, and no real commitment being made. It's a fake towards B, and they're going to walk back into this op. Oh, but he just falls off. Look at the timing.
The timing's unreal. They hear the flashes come out. They don't know anything, though. Oh, no, Severe.
Fake.
Yeah, Severe can't even afford to peek. He's on 8 HP. If he peeks, he has to be lightning fast. And yeah, there's a headshot right for you. Reaper needs a hold here. That's a lovely double. Anything more from Reaper, he will go down. Excellent side hold being put up by Reaper. So far, he's gotten all 3 kills in the round. Needs the rest of his team to hurry on up. 5 seconds left. Stealth will get that bomb down. It's a 2v2 post plant, and Jocro could pin down both of these players in the site. They're playing from the same position. Kraken S up towards lane. Kraken hears that scope, though. I think he has an idea. But it doesn't matter. Mars is faster on the draw and shot him with the headshot. It's 7-2 for Stealth. Reaper try as he might. The retake can't come through.
Yeah, I mean, this is just incredible play from Stealth right there. I mean, that manipulation of the rotator on the AWP, the B fake work to perfection, everything is going Stealth's way right now, and this should be no different. It's another one of them weird buys coming through. MP9 FAMAS in play, and if you couldn't make it work with a double op, double AK setup, what makes you think this is going to be any different? This is going to be such a hard adjustment.
Maybe the MP9 could lend itself to some chaos right now, because Revel, so far, they're liking to contest this apartment's control at the moment, and it's worked perfectly. Reaper opens up onto Summers, and he'll get away. Excellently done. Reaper being the man of the hour for Revel when it comes down to it. But now, Stealth go the other side. Back towards B. Putting on the pressure. Molly goes a bit deep. But that'll sway them away enough. Second Molly thrown in, though. They go for the swing. Kraken S beats Shada while falling off of the top of Oranges. And at least Revel with a double man advantage.
It's a great setup for that second kill as well. It still leaves them a bit lacking on that B side utility, but you've already got that big man advantage. So all you have to do is essentially find a couple of kills here. And they're trying to walk in dry here on the T side.
Dude like this. Waiting for a swing from Revel. Waiting for an information peek. And that's a fantastic flashbang. This is perfect from Stealth. I love it. And now they have Kraken isolated. He can drop his smoke. Try to hide, but you can't run from Hunter. Tries to dance inside of the smoke, and he will fall. It's now a 3v3. It's a post plant now. Stealth Esports are in prime position to pull off the 3 versus 5.
Such a hard way to get into this one. There's a recycled smoke towards coffins as well. And what point do you want to fall off of this one? There's a molly towards CT. They have to run through the flames. And they decide to get it.
They have to. There's nothing lending itself to this retake right now for Revel. They burnt all their utility. They walk into yet another crossfire. A lineup sprayed out. Hunter wants the ace. Severe on the exit. And, well, Reham is going to take it from Hunter. But a hell of a round. Hunter gets all the kills, yes, but that's just an excellent plan there from Stealth.
Yeah, I mean, the flash should have been towards CT spawn. They knew they had to walk in dry. They knew they had to take the fights on an individual level instead of trying to smoke it out and take the bomb site as a whole. And it's such a good call when you're in a 3v5 to try and equalize by those B players right there. It's exactly what was required in Stealth. They step up to the plate right there in that execution.
Just an excellent call overall. And now Revel to battle themselves back on a half buy. Prevent themselves from getting eliminated from the Cash Cup early, but it's a lineup 3-4 consecutive uncontested kills. Reaper on a scout. The only shining light into this round, into this game for Revel.
Man, yeah, I mean, he has been a brilliant player here. You saw that A-site attempt. He was able to multi-frag so well. It just doesn't seem to have much of that supporting staff required for a lot of these defenses. Well, we'll see what he can gather here on his way out.
Oh, he's been hurt. That scope's been hurt. He's dead. He's getting knifed here as well. That's like,
Oh.
oh, yeah. Oh,
Wow.
You can try to knife him. Reaper's gonna clap back. He's not getting stabbed today.
Oh, no.
But he will get degged down by Mars. At the end of it, it's Stealth with a whopping massive lead, 9-2.
I mean, that is a pretty terrifying prospect, though. You just kind of turn the corner, one person's ready with their knife out, and then as soon as you think you're safe, you turn another corner, Mars is crouched with a deagle, just spamming you down. No escape there from Reaper, despite the great effort.
Nice try. We'll give it the Stealth there. Reaper going down middle. This time around, he's just gonna take the fight straight to Stealth. I love it. Just throw the scrapbook out the window, take the duels, turn it into a brawl, and that they have. They've also dropped the bomb in middle as well. Revel finally have themselves a shot at winning a round. But I'm looking at my mini-map, and I see Shada making the around-the-world play. So is Reaper. Keep that in mind. But Mars should be ready for this. But maybe his eyes are too focused on middle. Reaper should have this kill dead to rights, and that he does. Now just leave Shada. Will Revel expect this? I see. Yeah, Nublis has just turned around. I'm looking at that as well. Shada is going to have to beat someone in a duel here.
Oh.
It's not going to happen. Finally, Revel snapped the streak. That was 9 rounds in a row from Stealth. It finally ends here.
They did it by just throwing that strap hook out the window, running them down, and utilizing some of that firepower. Very, very confident play to make when you are down that bag, but maybe it's the play that's required. But luckily enough, all of that money, all of those runs string together, still net Stealth. Good economy here. It's not going to run dry for a little while. Couple ops back as well for the CT side. We'll see how that pans out for them. This time they're going to go in the aggressive towards apartments again.
Oh, yeah. Nublis wants to take the fight, and Reaper's actually just going to win it outright. Nublis was just there for the insurance policy. He was actually Reaper, who's been getting all the frags for Revel in this game. And now Jocro's secondary op will find and make its mark onto Shada. Another 3 versus 5 for Revel. This time around, though, it's looking a lot more doable. There is, right now, Stealth are spread out across the map. They're not in ratty forward positions like they were on that B site. It's looking decent here. Oh, he sees a barrel. He sees a head. Summers! Oh, no. The flash comes through for Reaper. And Nublis will get the double kill. Oh, my gosh. Summers almost got away with it, though.
Oh, my God. What a heroic play there. Could have been. Now we leave Rahan a 1v3. He's found the first.
He could do this.
Just approach his position. That's not going to be an easy way to recover here. Kraken S knows exactly where he is, but he seems to be aware as well.
He's so aware, and Rehab is going to get the kill. He knows where the last player is. He knows where Nublis is. He's booking it to the B site. This bomb's going to get planted. And Reham has an AWP. It takes one bullet, one shot to kill this one player. Bomb's been set down. The timer begins to tick. And Nublis feels a little sick to his stomach right now. All Reham needs to do is just hold an angle. He's playing from dark as well. He doesn't even have to move his crosshair.
There's a full belt of utility right now, though, on Nublis. We'll see how he uses it.
could mean everything, but he just walks into Reham's off. It's a 1v3. Stealth back to winning ways immediately. Yeah, you know, certain 3v5s are... I really talked myself into that one, didn't I? You know, certain 3v5s are better than others, but when Reham can pull off a 1v3 like that, get the isolated fights, it's over. It's 10-3. I don't even think he took a point of damage on that, by the way.
Yeah, and it looked effortless as well. The awareness to adjust his crosshair towards library was brilliant. And right now, fast executions in towards Savannah. It's going to be a battle here. Severe takes the fight, but so far, things slowed down a little bit after that initial chaos.
Jocro is tucked out towards the sandbags, though. Will they expect this? They might. They throw flashes forward, but Kraken S gets that initial. Jocro made his M4 heard, but he gets a spray anyways. And Severe comes through. Finally, a lockdown round from Revel. The bomb's on the ground. This time around, this one isn't winnable. Surely.
Oh,
please.
You've just done it.
No. Oh, no, please. Please. For Revel. For me. Just please take this round. Wait, Hunter flashing to his teammate. Oh, this is a kill. It's now a 2v3. The spam's coming through on the player at barrels. They still have bomb control. That's what they can hang on to. Surely not. Nublus is coming down middle, though. Oh, and they turn around for it. Not a 2v5. This has been a 3v5. A 3v5. Now, potentially the 2v5.
Boost.
Oh, and they're boosting up. Hunter, nice flick there, but Summers with the trade. He gets the bomb too. He's booking it. Kraken S, no. No! Kraken S doesn't. It's a 2v5 coming through. I spoke it into existence again.
Oh, I can't believe you would say something like that. Haven't you learned yet? Oh, man. What a disaster.
All right, Cole. You know what? You can solo cast this round. Have fun.
Man, I mean, there's not much bouncing back from a couple of rounds like that strung together. Your mental out the window if you are Revel, and Stealth. So much individual prowess here. It's down middle once again. Shot it past all the flames, all the HEs, doesn't care. But what do you do if you're Revel in this position?
Oh, man. I want you to solo cast. If Revel get an advantage, you're casting this round. But right now, Shauna, oh, I love this from Severe, but he couldn't get the 2. Nublus, though, comes through, makes it a 2-for-2. Is ready for that player coming through apartments. It is Hunter, but that's the entry demon himself.
Everyone's rotated off of B right now, and that's a bit of a problem considering bomb's heading back in that direction.
Ooh, yeah, they've completely bitten down on this one. And Hunter can just sell it even more. If he just runs at apartments, gets a kill. Oh, wait. That might be what he does. He peeks into 2 players. Stealth Esports, though. Help himself to B site. They do have a smoke. They just want to cross and take the fight. Mars! Was that a 90-degree flick?
It was. He was turned all the way around.
Absolutely foul. Both these 2 players coming up from Bananas to try... You know, Revel, every time Revel have an advantage, they just can't win the round. Oh, man. Kraken S and Nublus both coming in from Banana. Riam takes a big dink through the wall, but he gets the frag on a Nublus. Kraken S without a kit, maybe without some hope, but that's a little bit of it. A headshot found on Reham, and now Mars can just dance around the new box, but oh, and he'll get the kill too. I thought Kraken was going to have the spray down, but no. It is a 12-3 half. Revel, they get the pistol round and the conversion, but Stealth just guns them up.
Yeah,
runs them down.
The only round that Revel got besides that one, like you had mentioned, the pistol and the following, was just barrel down mid play that just so happened to work in the 2v3. But other than that, multiple 3v5s, multiple 1 2v5 that ring into the back of Revel's mind into the second half is going to make this comeback near impossible, I will say. I mean, they got to be frustrated out of their minds if you are Revel.
Quite painful. Yeah, so those previous rounds, I mean, if I want to recount them all, a 3v5 turned 1v3, a 2v5, and then I guess a 2v3 if we really want to just keep layering things. And a series of unfortunate events is how we will phrase this. Revel For the record, yes, they are down 12-3. And they're going to send it up middle to try and turn the tide somewhere in this game. Right now, it's actually the double pit setup coming through. Pistol rounds are working great for Revel. We didn't actually get to see it on stream, but Revel are looking primed to get both pistol rounds to their name. I said it, didn't I?
Come on, give him a break, would you? Retake coming in. There's good utility setup here. It's actually going to burn one down. Kraken S goes down as well. Shadow trying to tap through the smoke. Nothing connecting so far, and it actually might not look to be as cursed as it seems, although Shadow might prove otherwise here. Jack Grove is now left last alive. There's a kid as well, and it's all gone wrong. How has this happened?
No, man.
You are cursing things.
Come on. Give me a break. Give them a chance. Maybe I should get, you know what? I'm actually convinced. If Rebel get an advantage, I will not speak. All right? I will not speak. I'm just going to let the play speak for itself. All right? I just need to have some proof that it's not me, guys. I swear.
Oh, man. Yeah, Revel are going to be watching this one back and just they're gonna try and curse you after this cast.
You know, they should like make a Netflix special about how I found out my secret powers, because like I have some powers that I don't know I possessed. I'm like, I am a Netflix character, you know. It's pretty unoriginal, but that's all right. In any case,
Revel,
they could make a series out of me.
More of a villain,
I guess.
Your Revel. It's a great molly though. It works brilliantly. I guess we'll see if they're able to close this one out. They're able to move in towards the B bomb. So the issue is there's a rotator that's arrived in the form of Summers, who's close by, but he's been heard now, and so should be made aware.
I'm not gonna talk.
Okay, I'll finish this one out. It looks like there's nothing possibly that Revel could do wrong in a situation like this to make them lose. Hunter is on 6 HP, and I think he's off to save, actually, so I can't curse him. I think that's only a power you have. I'm just going to finish this one out with Hunter saving, and honestly, a cleanly executed round right there in the banana retake control. I very much liked that Revel. Staying patient. We're able to not necessarily try and give up this game when in a situation where it's hard not to give up because of how frustrating the rounds you've lost can be. But obviously, I guess at the end of the day, you take this one into the back of your mind, and you have a lot to learn off of this match, that's for sure.
Thank you, Cole.
I got you. I won't let it happen again.
Hey,
for Revel's sake. It's not for you, it's for Revel.
We're doing it for Revel. Oh man. Yeah, you know what? I can't say anything. You know, it's not over until the bomb explodes, because maybe there's a chance the server crash and it awards a round victory to Stealth Esports. Who knows? Okay. Maybe. Just maybe. Stealth Esports is going to have to go down to a force buy in this particular round. 4 Deegs out. They got a FAMAS saved over from Hunter. Ain't pretty. I'm not going to say it should be a Revel round, but it should be a Revel round.
You are unbelievable.
This is just casting, okay?
I know.
Oh, no.
But you might have done him in there with that one. It's going to be a kill and maybe a gun to be retrieved as well. Yeah, that's an AK into the hands of Mars. That's not a good sign of what could be to come. They are going to try and make their way up towards Banana as a counter here, but the issue is now they're running into a smoke. You can start to spread some more defenders over towards that, and they're going to run through the smoke.
Oh, Jacro cops a couple flashes coming down range, but he spins, takes down Shada. Brahim, though, back at the site, gets one, gets traded. Jacro making money on the MP9, but look at this, flying so fast from Mars. Only on 3 HP, will take down Jacro and delay that bomb plant. And now Summers can get himself into position to potentially deny. Reaper is low. Chances Summers on an off angle takes Severe, and the last player is Reaper. He's low, he's finished, and I spoke it into darn existence again. Let's go to this kitchen thing so we realize that nothing's going wrong here. Oh man, Stealth Esports. Keep doing it again.
Yeah, they are hungry for every last round. Nothing is off the table here for them, and man, that is an absurd way to win a round. I mean, it's just so decisive. Stealth, they retake that banana control, and it's so hard to get into this game still for Revel. You want to talk about a comeback, it seems so unlikely as they try and rush up banana. They have a chance here to catch one off guard, but it's a great double molly just to avoid that aggression. One smoke for the molly here, but they still have to throw down another one, and they're catching more HEs, they're catching more damage through the smoke. Hunter finds one, and his rotates have arrived already, but a 3v3 isn't the end of the world here, and the bomb site in your control.
Certainly not. But the fast flank is already in from Stealth. Severe's watching for it. There's another player on the way, though. That wasn't the only rat you had to exterminate, Severe. Summers is about to come through and activate. Oh, he spots a player going towards CT spawn. He takes down Nublus, and he's ready for the second. Dirty from Summers. Patient as well. Doesn't immediately go in blasting his shots. He knows he doesn't see him. He knows he has an opportunity, and it is Stealth Esports. Up to 15.
Yeah, I mean, that is very, very sneaky coming through. That first flank was so quick. Why would you expect someone else to be right behind him? Why wouldn't they double peek? But it's just Stealth always having the upper hand in these rounds here, and that case was no different. Brilliant stuff as they get everything they could ask for. A couple AKs, AWP in the hands of Mars. We've seen him do big stuff with it. And on the other end of things, it's definitely lacking in the weaponry department. And now even the player department. Here's a 4v5 and a flash being set up. Mars is able to double down.
Mars, 2 kills, maybe 3. Blinded up, but so was Kraken S, and so the frag does not go the way of Revel. It is Stealth with their 3 on 5. Surely they close here.
You would think it. I think you're just trying to counter it, though.
Surely they close it here.
I respect it. I respect the attempt.
I'm testing my powers. I'm testing my limits.
And you might have just read it like a book right there, but Hunter, he might just disprove you here with 2 kills, and I think they have an idea of where Nublus is making no secret about it. And well, it might be a one-sided power right there because Revel could not fight back in the 3v5, and it is still dominantly to take that map.